Prince Charles Martin, a former heavyweight champion, titleist, recently fought Jared Anderson, and he gave a good accounting of himself in this fight against a young warrior who's coming up. So let's talk a little bit more about what may be in store going ahead in the future. Prince Charles Martin, a game warrior. Former IBF heavyweight champion Prince Charles Martin fought Jared Anderson and competed admirably against Anderson in a fight that saw an upcoming new fighter in the heavyweight division. Some are touting as the best young American heavyweight. And so, though he dropped a decision to Anderson, Martin, who's now holding a record of 29-4 with 1 draw and 26 KOs, is looking for what can be next for him in his career. Presently, he is the first opponent to take Anderson the distance when he fought him on Saturday, July 1st. He hurt Anderson a couple of times and kept the young heavyweight awakened to what the possibilities could be in the heavyweight division as you face stout quality opposition, something that we speak on all the time on this channel. And so, with his competitive nature, the southpaw heavyweight is now seeking future challenges. Adding the fact that the old me could have never fought Jared Anderson on 11 days notice. I have a whole different mindset now, win, lose, or draw. I just want to fight the best and make entertaining fights. If Deontay Wilder and Andy Ruiz can't make a deal, I'd fight either of those guys. I also heard Efe Ajagba and Lanier Pero are possibilities. If not, I'll take on another young prospect that no one wants to fight. See, a fighter like Martin, a big 6'6" southpaw heavyweight with power and experience, championship experience and round experience, battle tested, is exactly what the division needs. I wouldn't mind seeing Martin in there against Tyson Fury, simply because of the fact that he is a competing fighter who has grown since losing his IBF title to Anthony Joshua years ago. And the fact that Martin is willing to take on fighters that others do not, like Anderson, for example, and recently Luis King Kong Ortiz, whom the division of competitors seem to have frozen out. Martin goes in and gives the best effort that he can, and his personality speaks a lot about who he is and his character. He has learned where some people go over the edge, he's come back from the edge and learned to apply something that's very valuable, and that's his experience. This is what helped him get through the fight against Jared Anderson. The mere fact that he was moving, giving angles to Anderson, wouldn't stand in front of him, using his southpaw position and eventually dropping that straight left, which was getting Anderson into trouble in the 5th and the 10th rounds. It showed that Martin was using his ring IQ, his boxing smarts. Sometimes people don't realize when you've gone through something and you've come out even after suffering setbacks, you can gain from that experience and learn how to apply it with yourself going forward. This is what Martin brings to the ring and to the division, and it's exciting to see the prospects of what can happen. He says, I don't have any more time to waste. I want to fight in another big fight before the end of this year. I've always been my own worst enemy. I'd be off 6 to 12 months, roll off the sofa and take a fight and train for like 4 or 5 weeks. It took me a long time to realize you can't do that and be the best. Now I live in the gym, and hopefully it showed. Conditioning. That's what it's all about. And conditioning doesn't mean simply your physical shape and well-being. It means your mental shape and well-being as well. When you are determined and you have made up your mind to do your best to be the best, you get yourself into a place psychologically, the body will follow. And that will allow your body to respond to what you want to do spirit-wise. It did show against his fight against Anderson, and that's why this video is being made, for encouragement for the fighters out there in professional sports, professional boxing in this instance, to let them know that yes, we can see what you're going through, we can see what you're doing, the applied sciences of your experiences to get better and be the best that you can. I notice it. If no one else is going to say it, I will say it. I would love to see Martin get a second shot against Anthony Joshua. That is a fight that could definitely have a different outcome, because after that first go around, Martin, who experienced certain things while he was in the UK and he revealed it years later, I don't think it will get down like that against him this time. And he has shown defensive improvements in his game. As much as Anderson was trying to land the big shot that could put him in trouble and get him toward putting Martin away, he wasn't able to land that. He parried a lot of the shots. He blocked them. He caught them off of the glove. I liked what I saw by the efforts of Prince Charles, and I am excited to see him get in there with another opportunity towards someone else. He stated about Joshua, I want to fight Anthony Joshua so bad that I will donate my entire purse to a charity if he beats me. I fought AJ with a fractured rib, and it was the worst mistake of my life. I've taken Ish for it since that day. He'll never get back in the ring with me. He knows he got me at my worst. You see, it's that type of understanding about the business of boxing. Sometimes they put you in situations where you do not want to have to deal with, but you have to by being a pro. And Martin is not crying sour grapes. He just wants an opportunity to get back, repeat, or revenge. And that's something that you can respect by the fighter. So, as I look at it, Prince Charles Martin is definitely one of the fighters that we can appreciate in the heavyweight division today, and I would like to see him have more opportunities. But you let me know what you think. This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Which one of those heavyweight hopefuls, the names that were mentioned, would you like to see Martin take on next? I actually love an opportunity to see him fight AJ again. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.